Okay, in this video, I want to show you how we convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. First, let's talk about a mixed number. A mixed number basically is this. This is what it looks like. A mixed number involves a whole number and a fraction. For instance, if I used 3 1/4, that's a mixed number. That mixed number has 3 whole and a fraction of 1/4. Here's what it looks like. Okay. We said that I have 3 whole pies two three. So there's my 3 represented, okay? Now I'm not done with that, but there's my 3. Now, what tells me how they're cut into how many pieces is that denominator. As always, that denominator tells me how many pieces my wholes pies are cut into. And in this case, they're cut into 4s. So you can see that I have 3 whole pies. Every piece is there. That makes 3 wholes. But I also have 1/4. So there's my 1/4, my 3 1/4. Okay, that's what a whole number or a mixed number looks like. 3 1/4. Very cut, dry, pretty easy. Remember that denominator though tells us how many there are. When I convert, say I want my mixed number to be an improper fraction. What I focus on are how many individual pieces I have within that number. Well, if I do that, I'm looking at it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 13 pieces. Okay. So I have 13 pieces out of 4 because my pie is cut into 4. That was my original denominator. So it's 13/4. Now, for us to convert this, we could draw a picture and we could count every single piece. But if I had 63 1/3, I'm not going to draw 63 whole pies. So mathematically, we could do this differently. I have 4 pieces in each pie. Okay, so if I wanted to repeatedly add these, that's repeated addition, which is multiplication. I could say 4 pieces times those 3. So 4 times 3. Everybody see 4 pieces times 3 whole pies. 4 times 3. 4 times 3 we know is 12. And if I do that, 4 times 3, I get 12 pieces. And then I add that one more, and that would give me 13. And my denominator never changes. So mathematically, I would multiply my denominator times my whole number, which is my denominator telling me how many pieces, times my whole number, which tells me how many full pies. So 4 pieces times 3 full pies gives me my 12 pieces. So in these 3 full pies, there's 12 pieces. And then I add the next one that I have. I have one more piece. That gives me 13/4. So in 3 1/4, I have 13/4. I have 13 single pieces. And that's how we convert our mixed numbers to improper fractions, is we're breaking it down into a visual like this, but more mathematically, our denominator times our whole number And whatever we get there, we add to our numerator, and that becomes our numerator. Okay, and if you look at this logically, you can see here that this is 4/4. 4 out of 4. 4 over 4 is 1. I have 1 whole pie. Plus 4 out of 4 here, which is 1. Plus 4 out of 4 here, plus 1/4. And if I wanted to break it down and add that all together, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus another 4 is 12, which gets me to that 12, plus my 1 would give me my 13/4. So if you see, if I want to do it the long way, I'm basically adding all my individual pieces over what the pie is cut into. This is the most effective and efficient way to do this, but this is why we don't just say I'm going to multiply my denominator times my whole number. There's a reason behind it. It's because I have 3 whole pies that are cut into 4 pieces, and all 4 pieces are there. So 3 times 4, and then I add my single piece over. This always works. It's concrete. This is the fastest way to do it, but this is the logic and reasoning behind it. So I hope that helps.